Welcome to the eBay versus Etsy Gaming PC Challenge. If that sounds like a way to burn a lot of money really quickly, then you would be correct. There's a lot of people selling Fortnite PCs. $580 for a Ryzen 5 gaming PC, $440 for a quad-core AMD system, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive, Vega 3. Yeah, that's an Athlon 200 GE. Holy, that's terrible. So when it comes to the eBay PC, our goal is to purchase this system and then upgrade it and flip it to see if we can make a profit. On the Etsy side of things, well, we're gonna start by seeing just exactly how creative the computer will be.
Viper Tech gaming PC computer with an Intel i5 650, a first gen i5. This is a processor that came out in 2010. A budget Dell gaming PC, an i5 and a GT 1030/710. This isn't crazy. It's not great though. It's not great.
Coming back around to eBay, well, yeah.
So this is $300. What's inside? Second gen i5, hard drive, and a 1050.
Second gen i5.
Yeah, RGB FX 6100. Wait, hold on. FX 6100, but it has an SSD and an R9 280. Oh, this is old. But this actually could work. He's already got the RGB fans. That one's probably the best one I found yet.
Woo! $2,000 for the Mint Michelle Eco, the Mint gaming PC. Wait a minute. There's no graphics card. They charge you $2,000 for a Ryzen 5 with integrated graphics. Oh my God. I think Etsy is just a place for people who don't know what they're talking about to buy gaming PCs. I think that's what we found out here. A Ryzen 3 and a 2060 for $1,500. Oh my God, that hurts.
Wait, hang on. Here's $180. So it's a Dell with a GT 630, but wait, that actually may work. This looks like, hang on, let me see. Okay, mouse, keyboard. If it's actually the system, I actually could use it potentially because I have an actual full-size graphics card. 120 gig SSD plus 1 terabyte hard drive and Windows 10. I think this is my move.
Now with my eBay PC locked down, it's time to see what Etsy has to offer.
Okay, here we go. That is what I expect out of an Etsy gaming PC. That's stickers. I like the. Wait, they give you a TV?
Yes.
This comes with a TV?
Budget 4K system comes with TV.
Oh, Jesus. 4K with a Ryzen 3 3200G? That's such a bad idea.
But it comes with a TV.
It comes with a Westinghouse 4K HDR TV and a Corsair gaming keyboard and mouse. This is everything we need.
Look, if mom was just shopping on Etsy and she saw this and son wanted a PC, pretty sure she would eye this one.
I think we gotta buy this thing.
Before we continue with the gaming PC build, this video is sponsored by the Oculus Quest 2. Now we've already done an entire video on this, and I truly do believe it is the best VR headset you can buy right now. However, they now have a ton of other accessories which make it even better. Starting with the Quest 2 charging dock by Anker. This is cool because not only does it allow you to wirelessly charge your Quest 2 just by dropping it in, but importantly it also charges your controllers. This is really rad because it allows you to, with this little cover, not only wirelessly charge using these custom AA batteries, but also it magnetically attaches. Very, very cool. I put it in backwards. Very cool. There's also the Oculus 2 Fit Pack. Now you can easily swap out the foam insert, which is important because VR is all about being comfortable when you're playing long term. So for me, I found that the wide one actually fits my face best, but Ken's rocking the narrow one, right?
Yeah.
Now on top of that, if you want to use the Quest 2 with a gaming PC, you are absolutely going to want to pick up the Link cable. What makes Oculus Link great is that while of course you can use the headset untethered, once you connect it to your gaming PC, it opens up an entire world of new possibilities for games. And the Oculus Link cable specifically is 5 meters long and high quality, which means you're not losing any bandwidth. On top of that, I also have the Logitech G Pro headset. Not only does this give you some great audio quality, but on top of that, it is super helpful because you don't have a ton of extra cables and whatnot all in your way. Now this is just a little bit of a look at what the Oculus Quest 2 has got going on, so feel free to check it out in the link in the description, and thank you very much to Oculus for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to finish building a PC and beating this level, finally. It's hard to know exactly where we're going to get. I think I have an idea, and that idea is not exactly promising. But the good thing is the eBay PC should actually be here in just a couple of days. For the Etsy computer, well, we're looking at least a few weeks before it's actually been expertly crafted and delivered to our doorstep. I hope that sentence is correct. I hope that that's what happened. And so we have our eBay gaming PC build ready to go. So we ended up actually saving $40 because it turns out this was actually available locally, so we had them knock that off and we just picked it up. So with $180 out of our wallets, let's see what we actually bought. Oh, okay.
Toolless.
That's impressive. Wow. Gaming, PC, RGB, what's up? So we have what is an awful looking graphics card. It's so tiny. What is this? So we've got 2 DisplayPort and a DVI. We do have a Wi-Fi card, which looks like that was actually installed after the fact, so that's nice. Wait, hold on. So we have an optical drive. We also have a SATA, like an SSD here. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, that's not a, okay. That does not look like a particularly high-end SSD.
But it's still an SSD.
It's an SSD, SATA 3, 120 gig. Okay. What is this memory? This is 4 gigs of RAM. Wait, hold on. How much RAM is this? Does this actually have 16 gigs of RAM? I thought it had 8. Yeah, look at that. They've actually upgraded the RAM as well. So really what I'm looking at here is we just need a better graphics card because this is clearly not going to cut it. I mean, it's fine if you want to, run Word, but I mean, for actual gaming, that's not going to be worth anything beyond like the most basic of basic low settings. Let's actually fire this thing up and see what we're working with. All right, here comes the real test. Did we buy a piece of shit or did we get something cool? We have a i5-3470, so that is Ivy Bridge 3rd generation. That's actually not bad. I think we can absolutely play some pretty decent games on that. And then we have 2 500 gig hard drives. So that's what we have down here. I guess that makes sense. I bet the people who sold us this essentially got like 100 of these things. They were all being recycled and Frankensteined it together. What else do we have here? So we have a GT630. Yeah, that's coming out. That's definitely coming out. A GT630 with 2 gigs of GPU memory. Not good. What can we get a 1050 Ti for? Woo! That's expensive.
Oh, no, the low profile. Oh, well, that's.
Oh.
No, keep going. These are new. These are all new.
Oh yeah, I can get 1030 for like 45, 50 bucks. Yeah, 50 bucks, buy it now. I know I have a 1030 across the hall. That would put this thing at 220, 230, 230? Okay. I'll be right back. And go exploring. So, I've spent the last few hours rebuilding our eBay gaming PC. So, I had to make some creative modifications. While I was able to transplant our Dell motherboard into our donor Cooler Master case, there were some casualties along the way. First of all was actually one that I wasn't expecting, which is the power supply. So if you look over at the original Dell chassis that we're using, this, even though it's only like what, a 300 watt, 80 plus gold, the problem is this is our CPU power connector. If you can see this, if I actually grab the light, you'll be able to see a little bit better. It is incredibly short, like literally a few inches long. And because this has the power supply on the top and this one has it on the bottom, I, 5 seconds into the build, realized I would need another power supply. My front panels are also completely proprietary, as is my power button, so I haven't figured out how to get that to work yet. But everything else has fit in pretty much just fine. We have our Core i5, our 16 gigs of RAM. I was able to put one of our 500 gig hard drives in. So unfortunately, this case just simply doesn't have room for the second one, but we have another 500 gigs as well as a very questionably mounted SSD there. One of the things I did opt to go for is to go, instead of our 1030, which would have been fine, but a little bit weak. Instead, I did go opt for the 1650. So now, with our new power supply, new graphics card, and new case all installed around our somewhat questionably overpriced Dell motherboard and whatnot, why don't we see if we can actually get this to turn on? I'm gonna start trying to jump it.
Or you can figure out which cable the power button is. Wait, or it'll just.
Or you can just flip the power switch on and it works.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's okay.
It's a feature, not a bug.
So everything else is showing up here. Surprise, surprise. So I just need to download some drivers and I think I'll be fine.
I still think you should try to jump the board. If this thing shuts down, then you're gonna turn the power supply off and on again.
Flip it off and flip it on.
Well, there you go. Power button. Try to jump it.
No, I'm not gonna jump it. I have a better idea.
Wait, no. What good does that do? Taking the power button from the old PC?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no. There's an easier way. There's an
Nope.
easier way.
Nope. This is the better way.
No. Here.
I have found the way.
I'll find it. I will find it for you.
This is the way, Ken. This is
It's
the way.
up here. It's literally right here.
Yeah, how many?
There! I literally almost turned it on. Look, Austin's out here trying to pass off his power switch solution as the way to get this PC to power on. But if we're gonna sell this on eBay, we need to make it a quality product, and that includes actually making the power button to work. So in order to do that, while I might not actually know what these pinouts are, I might as well just try. The worst case, it doesn't work. What's the Yoda saying? It's
Try or do not try. Wait, no.
try or there is no try, only do.
Do or do not do.
Whatever it is. Josh will just put it down here. Force jam this in.
It works! Can't believe it, you're a genius.
I just made you an extra $50. See, look,
Okay.
look, a quick
Okay.
fix. I mean, it's not really the nicest looking thing.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. It works now.
So, one small update. Apparently, Fortnite is now over 90 gigabytes, so it didn't fit on our SSD. So, as the hype train comes by, we had to install it on our hard drive, which thankfully is there and it works. However, a little bit slow, as you can see by the 100% disk utilization for the last 30 minutes to install it. However, regardless, not only do we have Fortnite, but we have what all the cool kids are playing these days, Fall Guys. Let's see how our eBay PC actually performs. First of all, let's turn up our graphic settings, obviously.
I mean, this thing literally runs on Unity, so I hope to God your PC's fine. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, that looks totally fine. Wow.
Got 68 FPS. No, 60 FPS flat.
Go. Again. Yep, there you go.
Wait, oh, no, I was that close. I was that close?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go play Fortnite now. So running at epic settings, we're getting 50 FPS immediately. So that's not so bad. Is this really epic? Why does everything look so blobby?
Those draw distances are not.
Yeah, look at that. It's drawing in really weirdly. Oh, you know what it is, dude? It's a hard drive, because I installed it on a hard drive, not the SSD. That's why it's running slow right now. Because my FPS is fine.
Question is, do you think it's sellable still?
I actually think we can sell this PC as is, yeah. Because right now, Fortnite is working. It's a little bit slow on the hard drive, but it's not really a performance issue. It's just a matter of like, it can't load all the assets. But once you start walking around, it's not so bad. So let's put this thing on eBay and see if we can actually turn a profit, or if I've wasted not only time, but also money. Odds are, probably. Just had to take a guess. Welcome back! So we have now successfully listed our gaming PC on eBay. With just a few minutes left, let's see exactly how close we are to making our money back. So first of all, we have the gaming PC itself, which we spent a grand total of $198 for. We also have, well, some other components that we may or may not have borrowed from the office. So the graphics card, we're gonna put it at about $140 for our 1650. Also gonna put $40 for our power supply, our 500 watt EVGA. The case was about $45, and our RGB strips were about $15, giving us a grand total of
$434.
$434. So if this system is able to sell for $1 more than that, actually it needs to be a lot more than that because we have shipping and eBay fees. Hopefully it sells for a lot more. So if the eBay fee is 10%, we are not gonna make our money back on this. We're gonna be close. Oh, 453, that was all. So no one tried to snipe it at the end, damn. The grand total is after eBay fees and all the stuff, we were negative $30.
$30.30.
You know, all being said and done, I actually feel pretty good about the eBay gaming PC that we've built. Obviously, we started out with some pretty budget components, but stuff that might be older that's still good, right? Now, my real fear here is not so much how we're gonna do with the eBay PC, but what exactly we're gonna be receiving from our friends over at Etsy. So at this point, I've seen photos of what the Etsy gaming PC should look like. But this is the real thing. Oh wow. Oh, that. Okay, so, story time, my friends.
So we are shooting this about a month and a half after I first placed the order for this system. So the guy on Etsy was very nice. I've been messaging him almost every day since then as we were picking out the parts, as he was going through and sort of configuring the entire system. And this is an Etsy gaming PC, all right? So, okay, where do we begin? So this is a Fireball, I believe. We have a lot of orange on the inside. Little Charmander here. I'm not sure what this is. Volcano or something?
Okay. This is a system that took a lot of hard work, that clearly was a labor of love, and that I have purchased and now own. I don't know what more I could say about a computer to more eloquently share my thoughts on it than, I mean, just look at it. It tells you all you need to know.
All right, so for this system, it came out to be slightly more expensive than initially anticipated. We ended up waiting until after Christmas, after the holidays, for parts to get a little bit more in stock. And the grand total for this system, before tax, was $3,000, like $3,022 or something.
What?
Yeah, okay, so there were Etsy fees.
Is it the same stuff that we saw in the listing?
No, so in the listing, he gave some examples, right? So remember he was talking about like the TV? We would have to pay extra for the TV. It did actually come with some accessories. There's a box of accessories somewhere? So we have a Orzi keyboard. We have a headset, which seems fine. We've got our mouse pad, and we have our mouse. So a few accessories. Let's open it up. So we take our glass side panel off. Okay, well the look of that's not crazy.
The sleeves could use a little better finishing.
Would agree.
It's just coming off. It's just gone.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's fine. So we have a fan controller, Cooler Master. It is a Corsair R. Oh, it's an RM750. Oh, that's actually a pretty good power supply.
Oh, okay. Well, that's way better than I thought.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Plug this in here real quick. Are we ready to see the Charmander Special light up for the first time?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. All right, look, we got some, that's a unique looking LED strip. We also have RGB down here. I'm not sure what that's going on with that. I don't actually have the login here. Just give me like 1 second.
Viewers at home, for $3,000, I was telling the audience how for $3,000, you or the audience can't give me shit anymore for spending dumb amounts of money on technology.
Look,
This costs 2.5 mystery techs. Look, I get it, but he spent $3,000. $3,000. You know what $3,000 could buy you? It can buy you like, how much does this cost? Like $1,500? It's the max. You can buy 2 of these phones. You can buy like 3 of these. This is a 3080. You can get a whole ass camera. And he chose whatever the hell this Etsy PC is.
so inside we have our Ryzen 5. Oh, it's 3600 non-X. Okay, fine. We have 16 gigs of RAM, our 5600 XT, which is the 8 gig version. What's a very interesting choice, we have not only one Samsung 860 1TB Evo, we have, wait.
It's just a partition. It's just a partition.
So we have our C partition, which is 100 gigs, essentially. Then we have 800 gigs in a storage space. But then how do I have 800 gigs in disk 2 and 833 gigs of unallocated?
Well, so you just gotta drag.
What? Well, yeah, no. I know how to do this. I don't know why it's set up like this.
Traditionally, when you take advantage of RAID, you're essentially taking two drives, linking them up together, and doubling your speed, right? I mean, that's generally speaking what you use RAID for. The problem here, you can more than double your speed by just purchasing a cheaper M2 SSD, which just slots in and has none of the drawbacks and just works. But I'm like 90% sure that one of these drives is like half empty because it wasn't partitioned or formatted correctly. I don't understand what happened. I would just restart.
We've taken an in-depth look at our Charmander Etsy PC. We don't need to look at it anymore. Why don't we actually see how it performs?
It must be nice to spend $3,000 on something and not worry about it.
I could have bought so many Pokemon cards. Like so many.
Yeah, sure.
Yo, this is like V-synced. This looks terrible. Did you see the amount of like tearing? I mean, to be fair, I turned off V-sync, but I guess it didn't listen. Let me see if I can turn off that V-sync. Oh no, I gotta keep playing. All right, well, it works at
This system costs 15 times more than a PS4.
All right, let's play some Fortnite.
You know what also plays Fortnite great?
What's that? Wow, and I'm the one who disrespects technology. Look at this, 130 FPS. That's beautiful. Okay, well, that was stuttery, but it's just live. Okay, whoa, well, that's, wow. I'm gyrating wildly between 15 and 120 FPS. It's something stalling. Something stalling in the CPU or the GPU or something that's massively causing problems. Okay, that's just really bad. Stop building things. Who builds stuff in Fortnite?
So for this eBay versus Etsy video, there are a few takeaways that I have, none of which are really all that useful. I don't think you should go out and buy PCs on eBay and necessarily flip them unless you are really good at value crunching, not like us at all. And for Etsy, just as I thought, just don't. Just don't do it.
If this kind of aesthetic is what you're looking for, there are many artisans on Etsy who will gladly craft you a one-of-one masterpiece, and I'm sure it'll look great. I am gonna probably not do that anymore though. I'm gonna stick with building them myself. I think that seems like the natural point here. Or buying them on Walmart. That actually kind of worked for us. Slightly, just very slightly.